Hello guys, today we're going to be doing something very important. I probably should have done a while ago. Like, that probably before this country was even made. Oh, there's a spider on there. Okay. Hello.
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 And welcome to FoxSMP.
Yay.
How are you today?
Great.
I'm sorry that I'm gonna just be needing to walk around as the chairs are a bit socially distant. And
Well, it's good news because I brought my own chair in preparation. Also, question: is this mold on this couch? Did you pick this up off the side of the road?
It's a pattern.
Uh-huh.
It's a pattern.
I'm
I
allergic
marked
to
it
mold.
off
I'm
the
not
side
taking
of the road.
chances. Is this? I'm not taking chances.
There should be fine.
Hello.
Hello. You're welcome to get some water from the water cooler, though I will tell you it is warmer than room temperature, as I like it that way, and that
I'm sorry. You're telling me.
apparently throws some people off for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. It's just water. Anyway,
Okay.
what brought you here today?
Everything in my life.
Everything. Care
Yep,
to
everything.
elaborate on that?
My childhood is full with so much trauma that I've completely repressed it and can't remember a thing from it. I've had two wives, one killed the other, then was killed due to something that I have caused. My best friend turned against me and I had to exile him from my nation, this country that we're in right now, and one of my other friends is dead.
Alright, so,
And that is ignoring everything that
would you
happened in the
like-
cave.
where... Oh god.
Probably.
Where would you like to start with this?
Honestly, I wouldn't like to start with it at all.
The best way to help your trauma is therapy, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been told that. That's the reason I'm here. I didn't want to come here. I kind of still don't want to come
Yes,
here.
well... I don't want to be here either.
And the building we're in right now is currently rigged to TNT that is voice activated. So I'm warning you ahead of time. That's right, I watched the episode of Rick and Morty. That's right, I watched the Pickle Rick episode. No, that wasn't that one. That was the other one. That's right, I watch Rick and Morty. I know how to do this stuff. What? Did you just fix your ceiling light?
It was always like that. Anyway,
These kids' places are very bad.
let's start
Yeah.
with your wives. Do you want to start there?
I'll start wherever you
Where
want to
would
start.
Oh, we'll start there.
It's
you
getting
said
pretty
you had
bad
two
out.
wives.
Yes.
One killed the other.
Yes.
So, and then that one died of a illness, of
Correct.
something
Kind
that you
of.
caused?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Yes.
Well, do you feel any guilt surrounding that?
Yes.
Guilty that, like, you caused their death, basically?
Yes.
That you did,
Yes.
as far as I know.
Yes.
And why exactly did your second wife kill your first wife? Is that jealousy? Or
Potion.
just potion?
Yeah.
Like mind control sort of thing?
Exactly.
Like against their will, okay. Why would
Well,
that
they say that.
happen?
Well, they say that hypnotism requires the subject to have at least some form of will to want to do that. But at the same time, I don't know what the hell it was. Just potion. So who knows? Magic is weird. So
It is.
with the
Why don't deal with that sort of thing? It's strange.
you don't deal in that sort of
That's
thing.
why I don't deal with any of that. Anyway.
Yeah, that checks out.
So,
that checks out.
you do feel guilty about what has happened to both of them, and
So what happened to
how
the second one?
entire
Yes,
thing-
I do feel guilty over the second one.
yeah.
First
The
one was not my
one
fault.
You don't feel guilty.
Why should I feel guilty of something that isn't my fault?
That's a thing that happens with grief sometimes. I don't know why.
I mean, yeah, I am a
Probably
descendant
should,
of the
but I
guy.
don't.
I mean, yeah, I'm a descendant of the guy who caused it, but that's a long story.
Your
Huh? I say descendants because it's that long. Well, it's not my fault,
Yeah,
still.
Like an ancestor, or like thousands of years ago, sort of thing.
Well, he's a god, so... yeah.
No one can control gods. That doesn't use...
I mean, look at... I mean, you'll find thousands of descendants of Zayu, cause he gets around. I think that's why we've been having lightning.
Anyway,
around.
so...
Yes.
Can you tell me a bit about your wives? Whichever one you'd wish to start with first, I just want to learn more about them, so...
No.
No? You don't want to tell me any more about them?
Not
So I
really.
can understand your trauma?
But I do have the diary of the second one. Or at least...
Second one?
she's not from this universe.
You may vary.
Which
Alright?
makes me think that maybe when she died, she returned to her original universe.
Perhaps. Might be a good... But that could also be an aspect of trying to deny their death by saying, oh, they're not actually dead, they just went to a different universe.
Or it could be a way of confirming the multiverse theory I've been working on.
One problem at a time. So, you repressed most of your childhood, as you said, correct?
Yes. And before you ask if I'd like to talk about that, no, I would not.
You would not like to talk about that. Good to know.
No, because I will also remind you that this room is rigged with voice-activated TNT, so just,
Yes, I know, as you told
good.
me, but
because I watched that episode of Rick and Morty, yes.
you would also die if you exploded it.
Well, no, because you have this, and, yeah, because both of the things I exploded, I survived using this exact shield, and it's still not even, lost, like, an eighth of its durability yet. So, you know.
Good to know, good to know.
Yeah.
But, so you don't want to talk about that, good to know. How about we just light a nice candle and relax?
Yeah, I'm sure Flint and Steel on me somewhere. I do not.
I have one, don't worry. Just focus on the candle. I've lit the candle.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I should have I should have Flint and Steel somewhere on me, but I do not. It's very hard to focus on the flame of a candle when the flame continues going out for long periods of time.
Annoying, yes, but focusing on a candle is a nice way of meditating, which can help you.
Oh no, I don't meditate.
Or
Nope, don't do that shit.
basically, you just kind of sit there for like 5 minutes.
I have ADHD, and
relaxing.
meditation is not within my things that I do.
Another good way to meditate can be through just drawing or just doing something almost mindless.
I don't have a
Which is
pencil
a really-
on me.
Such as an idle form of meditation almost, like drawing, dancing,
Maybe.
painting.
I've painted the walls with blood before. That was pretty calming.
Did it clear your mind and help you through your trauma?
No, it definitely added to it, but
Then maybe instead of using blood, you could use tomato sauce.
or just, you know, red
Or
paint.
Actual paint.
Yeah, I feel like paint is
Yes, just paint.
paint over pizza ingredients. That
Might be a good idea, yes.
yeah,
Very insightful. You're learning so much.
yeah.
Yeah. And you lost one of your best friends and had to exile them? Do you want to talk about that?
Come with me, actually. We can very muchly talk about that one. Very easy to talk about that one. Give me 1 second, though. So yeah, here's where he lives now.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah. Ow. You're not gonna ask why is it just a mountain?
He lives outside of... Well, I've seen...
Outside? No.
Ah, there's more to it.
Yeah.
You do not...
Oh yeah, they also captured my second wife. Well, before we were married, he also had captured my second wife down here for a bit. But it didn't look like this before. Oh, also that time they imprisoned me over here, there was jail cells. Oh, here's one. Here they are. They're still here. It's behind a wall. It was this one, but then I managed to escape long enough to get also into this one. There's a spider in here, right? That doesn't matter. Their problem, not mine. Yeah, usually you need to press this button. Right now it's kind of broken. It got blown up by a creeper.
Okay.
So just gonna press the button anyway. Let's head back. Alright. Well, I'm sure that you want to talk more.
So, we got to see your...
Yeah.
Where you were... Please feel to be to the prisoner like that.
Felt bad. But, you know, it was whatever.
It felt bad, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not a fun thing to be in a prison like that.
Yeah, but we like
Why
to
felt
ignore
bad?
that stuff.
Why do you think it felt bad to be in a prison?
Yeah, I'd like to ignore that because we're still not sure if that actually happened. Anyway.
Okay, so you may...
That's
Why do you
dubiously
think it might have
canon.
not happened?
Because it's dubiously canon.
Canon? Why are we talking about ships now?
Just move on.
I think you're having more mental problems than we thought.
Just move on or else you'll need therapy too.
I'm just...
Yeah. Oh. Okay, yeah, we got disconnected. Okay. That's fun. Give me 1 minute. Apologies. Technical issues. Maybe the technical difficulties are over. Anyway,
yes,
going to ignore that anything just happened.
disappeared into thin air. It happens.
It happens a lot. Anyway, let's continue talking, please. I don't have much time.
Anyway, so what? So you feel guilty and bad about all of the things that have happened to you, right?
Every night. Yeah.
About your wives and your childhood and your best friend's situations.
Yeah.
What do you do to let out those feelings? Or you just keep them all in?
I attempt to keep them all in. I've also thought about, you know, deleting all of this country before, you know? You know, like,
Okay, so we need to find a better coping mechanism for you.
Yeah.
As right now,
Well, it's still here. Look, it's still here.
Country,
It's still here, I mean...
it is still here, yes, as we are in it right now. But if you delete the entire country, that won't go well for anyone.
Yeah, you're right about that,
you know.
but, you know...
But we need to find you a healthy coping mechanism.
Probably.
Have you tried knitting? Or crochet?
I don't have the patience for either of those. And every...
So we need something that gives lots of reward, like the beginning of a mobile game, but you don't need a lot of patience for.
So yeah, the beginning of a multiple game before that secondary currency becomes very much required and you can only get it via real money.
Exactly. So we need to get something that is like the beginning of a mobile game for you,
But that is not the beginning of the mobile game. But it's not the beginning of a mobile game because we're not sponsored.
We are not.
Because I'm not getting paid. Because if a mobile game isn't going to pay me to tell everyone, including my therapist, about it, why would I? Unless it was good.
Oh, I'm not exactly sure what you're saying.
What, do people never pay you to tell about things to other people that you talk to?
To give people help for my job.
You know what, let's keep going. Let's just move past that.
So, we need to find you a healthy coping mechanism that gives you lots of reward and doesn't take a lot of patience. Okay.
Yes.
Can you try to think of things that fit into that category for you?
Well, it doesn't take a lot of patience to blow things up.
No, do
No.
not blow things up. That is not a healthy
No blowing
coping
things up.
mechanism.
No.
No blowing things up. Even
Okay.
though it does fit all of those standards, it is not healthy as it destroys things. Instead, what you want to do is create things. Things like farming. Do you like farming?
No.
Like crops and...
I hate that. No. I never understood the appeal of Farmville.
Redstone and all of that electricity nanotech that the kids are using.
So not all of my explosions are on purpose, and that's why. Just say that.
With mobs, going into dungeons and fighting things.
You see, that falls under the category of explosions and murder that you're trying to tell me to stay away from.
But
I'm like, yeah, I'm fine at redstone, but it's definitely not something that's going to distract me from everything going on in my life.
Yes,
But,
we need to find something that doesn't hurt other living beings or other living beings' property.
I'm pretty sure that witches are living.
With it.
Did this guy get struck by lightning? Okay, he's still here. I heard mobs out here, so I decided to check. Take your advice. He's still alive.
Okay.
He's still there.
Good.
I mean, I'm pretty sure witches are still living
We
things.
need to find you.
And so are the creepers.
That's quite rude. Anyway.
What do you mean that's quite rude?
But things like skeletons and zombies.
What do you mean that's quite rude? They are alive.
Take out your anger.
What do you mean that's rude? Witches are alive. Witches are not undead. They're very clearly alive.
Witches are very clearly alive. Don't kill witches.
Yes, don't burn them. Yes, I know that.
Yes,
Trust me, I learned that a while ago.
Anyway, let's move on from the subject of combat, because that still can be destructive in the way...
Obviously.
It's like... It is destructive, yes, combat.
By definition.
Just starting... Yes, self-defense, it's okay. Like, if something's trying to attack
Let's just move on.
you can... Yes, but we need to find you a good hobby. What about art, like painting, or graphic design?
I've tried making banners.
Oh, yeah, making banners and making different
They aren't
symbols
good.
and stuff would be a great thing to do.
They aren't good, and they're way too
get better at
expensive to justify me doing it. It's too expensive of stuff that I don't have.
Maybe you should make a flower farm or a wolf farm and then get the things you need.
Do you suggest I build a wolf farm?
Do you have one, or...
Look me in the eyes.
Oh,
Now look me slightly above the eyes. Yeah. I wouldn't...
Anyway, or making things so that you could make the ingredients needed.
Yeah, but that falls under... Yeah, but that falls under the time... That falls, like, right in the middle of time and reward graph. Except for the reward is still a little bit... You can make... Yeah,
Or maybe baking.
I already know how to make a
Like you can
cake.
Make
And pumpkin pie.
pies and cakes and all of those delicious with your friends. And
I once made someone for everyone
I
here.
think it's a great way to make friends.
It was a poisoned soup.
That falls under the category of being destructive, as it's causing harm to beings.
In my defense, I didn't know that wither roses would add the wither effect to a soup. I assumed it was just taste. Oh yeah, withers. Yeah, withers.
Hobby.
Damn it, why don't I have a box to make withers? I mean, nothing.
Destructive in
Nothing.
the way that blowing stuff up is. Since we want to move away from destructive habits, and
I'm not getting rid of my wither
So,
supplies,
stuff
so
like-
don't even ask. It's necessary, alright? It's necessary.
but we want to move towards better habits. So let's start you off with just one, okay? One good habit that doesn't hurt other people. What about singing or dancing or musical theater or whatever?
I've been working on that a little bit.
It's good. Yeah. Now tell me, how is that going for you?
Fine, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's fun.
If you're not into it, you can always try something
No, I know
new,
that.
right?
No, I know. Trust me, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, but you have plenty of different options of things you can do, but you don't want to do something that hurts other people. That's our goal, okay? That's your goal. Right?
Okay.
Okay. Do you understand kind of what we're getting at?
Yeah, we also haven't covered, like, half of the stuff I've mentioned.
Yeah, because we're running out of time and you came here with, like,
The
you
cave
needed
stuff.
to come here beforehand. Much beforehand.
I said that when I was coming in.
Yes, I heard.
Yeah, I told the, I told the voices that before we came in. The voices don't speak, they do talk. They use written language. And I don't know what to call that other than the voices.
Mama?
No, they would, no. But they tend to only be here when things are going on. Such as, you know, they were there for that time I blew up Skytown. But they weren't there. But they weren't there when I blew up Wigog.
Just because you are president doesn't mean that when you do something, it's not a crime. So, you still have to be held accountable for your actions, such as destruction of property.
Well, this whole government thing is fake, right? You know I'm an anarchist. This whole government thing, it's a puppet government. It's
Quite obvious you're an anarchist, yes, but...
It's a step. It's a plight for power, the one thing I never had.
Yes, I can tell, yes.
Which is probably
Oh,
something we should have covered, but, you know, running out of time.
Oh, you are welcome to book another appointment anytime. Just give me some notice beforehand, because
Yeah, trust me, I will. Uh-oh.
by doing something like idle, like your new hobby, okay?
Alright. Should I leave yet? Do I leave now?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, and I lied about that TNT thing. Yay, murder! More murder! Wait, this is what we just talked about. Alright, well, bye!